Alright, there it is, everyone. The portal to our fate. Will we be successful in rescuing everybody, or will we meet a horrible, horrible death at the hands of whoever happens to be in the Coliseum? I'm hoping for the rescue, because I'm sure that's where the story wants me to go, and, you know, death is not good. Death hurts me. I don't like that. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we made our way here to Lower Valua, the pretty much slums of the game of sorts, and we have learned of the terrible events that will be happening momentarily in the coliseums at Valua, where our father and our fellow pirates are going to be put to death. We cannot let that happen, so we must break in and rescue them, because we're just crazy kids and one old man, apparently, and we are more than enough to take them all down, which is really weird. Before I head into there, because it's not going to really be that long of a journey to get to where I got to get to, I do want to just kind of point out a little bit about Valua itself and what it's based on. Valua actually takes a lot of its inspiration from the Spanish Empire. You can distinctly tell that based on a lot of the aesthetics that you see throughout the course of this area, and the way that the people like act and react to things. A lot of the Armada soldiers are made to look like Spanish conquistadors, and just, the Valuan royal family and all the upperclassmen and everything don Spanish, garb and stuff like that. They also have a very big, foreign policy for resources and everything on them. I don't exactly remember what the Spanish Empire, had to it and everything. I just know that all of Valua is very heavily based off of Spain and, a particular time period in Spain's, existence, I guess you could say. And it does actually play into Nasser once we actually get there, and I'll explain about that a little bit later. I just wanted to point that out. It's the first of several areas in the game that, again, have real-world counterparts to them. Now, why did they name this Valua? I'm not 100% sure. Based on what I saw online, Valua is very close to value, and depending on where you are in Valua, you have different values. Down here, you value just survival, whatever you can do in order to make it the next day, whereas in Upper Valua, you value just material concepts and, very shallow things like that. So they can be represented in a bunch of different means and everything like that. So, okay, there you go. That was a little bit of the information that I could dig up in terms of origins of, why things look the way they do and, are worded that way. It's time to jump through the sewer, that obviously I've been procrastinating to do because that's disgusting, and go and see where it leads. Here we go. Alright. More green! Of course there's more green here. Why wouldn't there be more green? Oh, God. Ugh. Okay, let's put on the map really quickly. Alright, down here in the Valuan catacombs, there are 6 treasure chests that you will be able to find. You won't be able to get 2 of them until an event happens. So, from here until you meet the boss of the catacombs, you'll only find 4. And they're actually pretty easy to find, to say the least. I mean, there's, I think it's actually coming up on my left. No, it's just weird glitchiness that's happening. There's a few dead ends that happen as we're running around the catacombs here, and that's what leads you to the treasure chests. So let's head down. I was wondering when I was going to get into a battle. It was like I was waiting for it. There's a lot of really unique enemies down here that we're going to come across, and we might as well go ahead and start with these guys. The Dralnog, I guess is what it is. Whatever. They have 73 HP, you'll get 29 experience at the end of battle, 24 gold, and they have a chance of dropping Ryzen crystals. Now, Ryzen crystals are different than Rizlim, because Ryzen only have a 50% chance of actually working. The problem with these guys also is that they have the spell Eterni in them, and Eterni is a 50% chance of killing a character, like just an instant kill. So I'm going to switch to red, because I believe red is what kills green. Purple I think does it too, but I'm just going to go with red, and we're going to have everybody attack a different one and hope for the best. Ah, crap. So Vice should kill it in one shot, and if Drachma actually hits it, he'll kill it in one shot as well. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we only have one to deal with right now. Still one more than I wanted on the feet. Oh no, here it goes! Crap, crap, crap. No, 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 no. Oh, please miss. Oh, please miss. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, man. Hate these things. Not fun. You know what I should have done? Now that I think about it, I should have had Aka use Alpha Storm. I gotta remember that I have enough SP to do that right off the hop. So, future references whenever I run into those guys, Alpha Storm. Awesome. Okay, good. And she goes up a level as well. Alright, that's not bad. I'll take it. Let's do that. Good. And continuing on. Yeah, we got, like, I think there are 4 more new enemies down here that we can encounter. One of which is extremely important. And then, of course, the boss. And we're going to be walking around in this green sludge. Oh, my God. Ugh. Why is it green? I mean, I understand it's supposed to be sewer and everything, but, oh, God, that's not even natural for New York City that I live near. Like, come on. Ugh. Going up and around this way. Splat, splat, splat. We should actually come up to that side room that I was talking about. Okay, cool. Alright, so we have 2 different guys here that we need to talk about. One of them more important than the other, but I guess we might as well... Oh, there's you again. Oh, I hate you. Alright, so I'm going to start with these bat thingies here. This Tearsarat? Sure, why not? 42 HP, 21 experience, 21 gold, and 1% chance of dropping a Crystallis box, which we probably won't get. These guys are just standard attackers. They have, even though they're purple, they have electric attacks for some reason, and you just want to kill them as everything else. These guys, however, I'll go up to the top one just because it's up there. These Mind Stealers are pretty powerful. They have 287 HP, give you 52 experience, 41 gold, and they have a 1% chance of dropping the Mace Hand, which is, at this point in the game, a ridiculously powerful weapon for Drachma, and that's going to be something I'm going to try to get, and I'll explain how I'm going to try to get it a little later, but for right now, I'm going to have Vice attack you. I'm going to do exactly what I said, and I'm going to Alpha Storm, we'll Alpha Storm this guy, and then Drachma, we'll have him hit this Mind Stealer, whatever. We'll skip this, let's see how much damage this does. Oh, good. Oh, man, thank you. Alright, so now, whoever you hit, Vice, go ahead, have fun. Oh, man, Drachma's just slightly off from being able to kill it. Look at these things. They're so creepy. It's actually like a man with a bug attached to his head. Like, he has, like, the claws. See, you can kind of see it behind Vice, which is really creeping me out. But yeah, it's a bug that's held on to the back of a guy, and he has, like, his claws dug into him. That's... Oh, God. Do I have Pyre spells? I do have a Pyre spell. Okay, that's good, but I'll worry about that later. Alpha Storm is probably the way to go at this point, but it's nice to know that I have it. Jerk. Those guys do have a chance of poisoning your character, so just keep that in mind as well. Oh, come on! Vice, can you get... Yes, okay, good. Kill it. Thank you. Jeez. Okay, I'm crossing my fingers here because usually when I hit the record button, I get pretty lucky when it comes to getting drops. So if I get the Mace Hand here, I'll be so excited. Yes? No? Maybe? So? Nope. I mean, Vice learned Incrum, which is fine, but gonna be hoping for that Mace Hand. Oh good, I'm on dry land now. That's great. There's still like a nice green tint to every wall here. Ugh. But yeah, I'll be running into those Mind Stealers, I hope, a lot in order to try to get that Mace Hand. Now I have a particular way that I like to... Okay, good. We got the last 2 guys here. A particular way that I like to go through this particular dungeon, but I'll explain that once I reach the end of it. But it's nice that we have these last 2 guys here to talk about. So we got these guys, first and foremost, the Basilish. Sure, why not? 71 HP, 23 experience, 24 gold, and they could possibly drop Pyre boxes. They like to run away, so if you want to get the experience from them, make sure to kill them as fast as you can. Otherwise, don't worry about it. And then this guy right here, they usually come a lot more than just one. I'm surprised there's only one in this. But these Cryo Hounds have 112 HP, 34 experience, 33 gold, and they could possibly drop the Cryohound Claw, which I guess is an accessory that increases my quick, because these guys like to cast quicker on the, their allies and everything, which just gets people to move faster in battle. I am going to actually hit him, and actually, do I want to leave? You know what? Yeah, I am going to leave everyone on red for right now, so we'll do that. We'll do Alpha Storm. We'll do Alpha Storm at him, and then Drachma. Yeah, you can take that guy down. So, we do Alpha Storm. I swear, like, I'm not 100% sure on how some of the speed aspects of this game work, because special moves, I would think, have, like, a priority over, most other moves. Sometimes Aika goes first, whatever, and sometimes she doesn't. I mean, more often than not, she goes first. But I don't get it sometimes that determines, her order in battle. Like, I always thought she was supposed to be the fastest one on the team, but it's like when she goes to do Alpha Storm and then, like, Drachma goes before her, it's like, okay, so how did that happen? How did the old man go before the spry young lady?
That was easy.
Alright, good, nice, finished. And that is all the new enemies in this area, so that's fine by me that I was able to get those out of the way. We give Aika her next spell, which is Increm, very nice. And then we didn't get any items. Crap. Speaking of which, here we are. I thought this was coming up. Okay, so here's one of those little paths that I was talking about that's, off the beaten trail, but... Okay, as I was about to say, it's really nice of this dungeon to put two chests right next to each other. So out of the 6 down here, here is the first one with a Pyre box in it, something that I may actually use over the course of, being down here. And then we have this one, which is a Curia Crystal, something that I, again, may use in the course of this dungeon because, I don't even know if I would call this a dungeon. I mean... I don't think I mentioned this in the last episode, actually I'm positive I didn't, but there are no moonfish for that moonfish side quest in Valua at all. And it's rather nice that the game didn't put any moonfish in Valua because, as I said before, these chests that I'm getting here will be at a point where you will not be able to get them if you wait too long before you, seek them out. Here we go, here's number 3 and number 4 right next to each other as well, so nice. You are the Assassin's Blade. Nice, that is a new weapon for Vice. I'll make sure to equip that to him. And I actually think that this over here is an armor piece, right? Yep, heavy armor, which is another thing that I'm going to be equipping the Vice, and might as well go ahead and do that right now. Come on, there we go. Might as well go ahead and do that right now while I'm thinking about it. So let's go into equipment. Let's get a Sky Cutlass and Assassin's Blade. Favorite among... has a chance to poison its target. Very nice. So if you're doing any physical attacks to like enemies and everything, you have a chance of poisoning them. Poison isn't really that great of a status effect in this. I mean, it does pretty well in terms of taking away damage, but I don't know. I feel like that if you confuse something, it's a little bit better, because at least then it'll negate their turn against your team. And of course, the heavy armor, as I just put on, is a pretty thick and heavy piece of armor. Very nice. Made for a man. So Aika would not be able to wear it. Alright, so got 2 more chests down. You will not find, as I said... Well, I didn't get the accessory, or I didn't get the item that I wanted, but I did get that Crawl Hound, whatever thingy, where here we go. Weapon modification used by Valuan to improve hit percentage and attack power. Hello, where's Drachma? Let me go over here. His attack is at a 10. What does this do? Oh my god. It drops his attack by quite a bit, but his hit percentage goes up. You know what? We're putting that on him. I know it drops his overall attack, but if you can't hit, then you can't attack. That's all that matters. I also switched everybody over to the green, because I'd like to start building up some green magic. Actually, speaking of just healing, or, yeah, because that's what green is, healing magic. Let me go ahead and use one of these. Boom. There we go. Thank you. There is a way also to organize your items. You really can only organize it 2 ways. Alphabetical, and then what the game determines is priority. So it does, like, healing stuff first, and then it does attack items at the end. So I usually just hit it to the point where the healing items are in the beginning, and then I do it from there. The same thing will happen through all of them. So you either do alphabetically or it'll go by, character. So doing that, we'll do it alphabetically, and then this way I'll put it in character mode, so you can see the Assassin Blade is here now. And you can do that with each one of the different tabs here. Just something I want to just point out really quickly. So, there we go. I'm also usually really good about... I'm going to keep this battle in really quickly. I'm usually really good about keeping myself on the same mindset from battle to battle. It's just for some reason that last battle, I couldn't remember what the hell I was talking about before it began. But what I do want to show in here is generally what the boxes do. So this Pyre box here is a Mage of the Red Moon who's enchanted a box with the spell Pyre can be used more than once, I hope. Basically, it acts just like the Pyre spell, but as I believe I explained before with boxes, it has its own stats to it. So I'm going to actually have Vice use Pyre. Now, each one of the colored spells, which we only have 2 right now, so I really can't do this, has kind of a different area of effect. Like, the red spells will hit everything on the field regardless. Blue spells kind of hit in like a bubble. Purple or single target. Once we get yellow, it's a line. Each one of the spells have like a different area that it can hit. Pyre is easily your best spell because it just hits everything on the field. So that's probably the best thing I would say build up in this early game. Alpha Storm, of course, is great too because it just kills stuff and will kill the Mind Slayer. I'm also hoping that if I keep this battle in, then maybe somebody will drop the Mace Hand? Because I keep fighting these Mind Stealers. Here goes. Oh, come on! Seriously? The box broke after 1 use. Are you serious? You saw it go and then make that weird sound. That means the box is no longer in my inventory and I can no longer use it. That sucks. Those things are supposed to have like 7 or 8 uses to it. That thing had 1. Ugh. Alright, come on, Mace Hand. Come on, Mace Hand. Give me the Mace Hand. Mace Hand? No Mace Hand. No Mace Hand for me. Bah. Alright, moving right along. I'm actually should be getting close to the end of the catacombs here. Yeah. You get these, like, areas running along where you can look down through the floor at, well, death below you. All the electricity that's being surged underneath because of the yellow moon. Yeah, the yellow moon, really does have a huge influence over, well, all the moons have a very big influence over their particular sections of Arcadia, but this one has got to be the most violent, like with all the, energy going around and dark clouds and everything. It's kind of unsettling in a way. Let's go over here, and we come across a save point if you need it. Now, first thing you're going to notice, this wall over here is kind of off color and everything. That will come into play a little bit later. Next thing you're going to notice is when you run over this way, you're going to come across a long set of stairs. And once we reach the second set, you will see that thing. That disgusting thing right in front of us. That, my friends, is the boss of the catacombs. Now, before I go into this, let's get out of here really quickly. Is everybody healed enough? Nah, actually, you know what? I think everyone is pretty well healed, and I think everyone has, like, their right equipment on. So I'm going to get a little bit closer to this guy. Don't want to cross too much of a threshold. We're going to go like that. We're going to take a look at him, because I want to try to get a nice, good image for you guys for my title card, so you guys know exactly what it is that I'm getting into. Fighting this giant blob of, ugh, you can kind of see stuff floating around in its stomach. Ew. Oh, man. Alright, so that's enough of that. Come on, let's go. And I'll get even closer. Ooh, look at that. Ah, that's a much better image of, see the skulls and everything. Alright, that's good. Auto battle time or whatever. Like, it just throws you into the fight. With this disgusting blob, this is Bligok. Bligok? I think that's how it is. Bligok or something like that. 4,291 HP will give you 1,299 experience at the end of the battle, 953 gold, and will grant you a Vital Seed, which is something that you can give to one of your characters in order to increase their HP stat. It's kind of a lie, these seeds in the game, but I'll explain that once we actually get them and everything like that. The biggest thing that you have to worry about him is his Poison Bile, in which he will cover the entire field with green slime and have a chance of poisoning everybody. which sucks, which very, very, very well sucks. So he is green after all, so let's go ahead and swap ourselves over to red. Yeah, we'll just do a basic attack here. We'll do this, and we will do... Do I want to do anything other than... Man! Stupid Pyre box being broken. Alright, let's not even worry about that. Let's go ahead and we'll do a basic attack. We'll go red, and then we'll do Spirit Charge. Alright, do this. Power up some Spirit, do an attack. Yeah, I mean, he has a pretty decent defense for this early in the game. Plus, you know, his HP is fairly high as well. Oh, nice. Good attack. I like it. Ah, this poison crap. How much is that going to do? Oh, only 30 damage. Ah, please. He has like almost 2,000. That's enough. Alright, so we will go ahead and do a Cutlass Fury. And I actually get 4 SP a turn. So, for this particular run, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I don't have any... I wish I had other stuff to throw in, because Incrum is a really good spell to use. Incrum, which I haven't pointed out yet, increases both attack and defense for a single target, and you'll be able to find boxes that do this, and you can buy those boxes, and they're great. I just wish I, you know, had a few now, but no, of course not. We'll do a basic attack, and then we will... Actually, I'm going to Spirit Charge you again, because I'm going to try to build up for a tackle as well. As much as I like Cutlass Fury, I probably should be concentrating more on tackle. Oh yeah, whatever. Is that going to poison? No, good, okay. Let's see how much this Cutlass Fury does. 413. I guess it's not so bad. That's like about 10% of his health or so. Oh no, poison is wild. Oh, and I hate it when he does. Oh, it's right on Vice. Oh man, you're going to need to wash your hair or something like that, dude. How many people are poisoned? Is everybody poisoned? No, just Drachma and Vice are poisoned. Great. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is, this is going to be kind of a healing round. So I'm going to cure myself. I'm going to throw, I'm going to throw a Curia Crystal at Drachma, and then Drachma is going to Spirit Charge. In order to gain, like, a lot of spirit for the next round.
Let's try this.
Good stuff. Get rid of that poison on him. I think Aika's going to actually also have to heal herself in the beginning of next turn as well. You do the same thing, my friend. Now, this guy should either do Frost Breath, which is kind of a bad attack, but it should be okay for everybody, or he's just going to do a basic attack. And why is he going up on good! Thank you! That's even better! That's great! Not only did Drachma dodge it, but he also attacked Drachma, which is great. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to actually do a basic attack. You're going to heal yourself with Sacred Crystal, and you're going to tackle him and see how much tackle actually does.
Let's try this.
Yes, let us try this and actually keep you alive during this fight. Alright, let's attack. So, Vice did like 4 something with his Cutlass Fury, and Drachma did 704 with his tackle, and he's doing Frost Breath. Oh, man. That's all these little skulls in it, too. It's kind of like a Crystallis ability. I don't even know if it really does have a freeze technique to it, but it's still something that you gotta watch out for. We're gonna Sacred Crystal onto Vice, and we're going Spirit Charge. I like just having so much spirit, so much SP to do as much damage as I can in one shot. I'm also a little bit underleveled fighting this guy, but for the sake of, you know, this series and everything, I have to kind of do things in a particular order, so just keep attacking him while he's guarding. That would be... Oh, and counter too! Thank you! Awesome! Nice, good. So we can Cutlass Fury and tackle in the same turn. And you know what? Sure, I'll throw my boomerang at you just because why not make this a full-out attack turn? That did nothing. Very good. Oh, God, I hate this move. Oh, and now he's puking on Aika. Oh, she is not going to be happy with that. Ew. Really? Everybody got poisoned? Great. Alright, come on. Let's do some major damage here. Ready? Good. And now we should do another 700 something here. Excellent. Awesome. Alright, so he's down half health. Everybody's poisoned. Ugh. But we'll have to just kind of work with that. So, I'm making sure that Aika stays alive. Spirit Charge. Good. Build up my spirit once more.
Let's try this.
Heal yourself. And then I chose for Vice to focus so I can gain at least 2 more SP for this round. Because he did poison his bile before, he should not do it again. Like, all of these enemies usually have a pretty good AI to them where they won't do the same move twice in a row. Well, with the exception of some enemies. Some enemies just don't really care about stats and they do what they want, but generally, you can kind of predict what the boss or whatever is going to do on their next turn. Like, right now, he's either going to do Frost Breath or Poison Bile. Like, I'm predicting that's what he's doing. Oh, come on! Vice! How did you miss? It's a giant blob! Come on! Nope, he's gonna do basic attack. That's fine. I can deal with that. Yeah, like, Poisonous Bile and Frost Breath are considered special attacks. So I think the characters, or the enemies in the game, need to almost, like, recharge themselves in order to be able to, let's just hit. In order to be able to do special moves again. I'm just gonna go all out attack. This is taking a lot longer than I wanted to, so... Crap. I know it's the same animation as Frost Breath, but at least it doesn't hit as bad. Oh, that should... Okay, 255. That's, I guess, not so bad for a crit. Considering Drachma's basic attack almost did the same number. Alright, so next turn, we win. Because he's down to, like, a sliver of health and should have 10 SP to do a tackle. Yeah, whatever. Just crazy music, whatever. Yeah, ouch. Whatever. I can only say that so many times. Attack! Heal yourself, Aika, and Drachma can tackle for the win.
Let's try this.
Good. Much better. At least now she's up higher in health and not worried about dying. And you know what? Let's just keep in this animation. Drachma uses tackle.
Take that!
It's super effective. I thought of that joke a few episodes back, and I've been dying to use it at some point. So here we go, exploding again. I'm guessing it's all the gases inside of him that ignited from that tackle.
You did it!
Woohoo! All right. Sweet. All right, so we gain a lot of experience, because remember what I told you is now divided amongst 3. So everybody's good. So 10-10, awesome. And a lot of red experience, and the vital seed. Alright, so with that all said and done, we could just go immediately up to the Coliseum, but we are not going to do that. Actually, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to head back towards that save point. And then I'm going to explain the vital seed really quickly, and then I'm going to cut the episode after I explain to you also what I'm going to be doing in between episodes. So, save point if you need it, which I'm going to. I'm going to hold off right now on using the vital seed, but as you can see, once here, increases max HP by 30. Now... every time your characters level up, as you saw, you gain certain stat boosts. The problem with the seeds is that, say I use this seed on Aika. So her max health would be at 1068. When she levels up, she will then gain 30 HP less until she's reached the point where she's supposed to be. It's a really weird thing to do, but it's like if you overpower your guys with seeds, they will literally gain no stats whenever they level up because the game just applies like this 30 HP towards their next level. And it's kind of stupid, in my opinion. I mean, you want them to have as much health as you can, especially someone like Aika who doesn't have a lot of health naturally, or anybody else that we happen to collect. But because the game doesn't give you that HP when they level up, it's like, so what's the point of this? Like, what's the point of a stat boost? You can power up your guys to the point where you won't need it anymore. I actually end up doing that with Vice at some point, but that's not until late game. But, yeah, that's pretty much the deal with the seeds. I will end up using it eventually, just not right now. What I am going to do is, between episodes, is I'm going to get Vice and Aika to at least level 12. I'm going to run around here, and I'm going to grind, hopefully getting that mace hand. But if I don't, then what are you going to do? Until these two are at least level 12. And he'll also get to level 14, and thus be able to get another SP added to the mix. So that's going to help out tremendously. So, right? Is that him? Does he get it at 14? Or am I thinking? Yeah, he does get it at 14. So yeah, he'll be able to help out a lot more with that spirit charge. So, Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. Got a little bit of grinding to do before I head on up to the Coliseum. Don't worry, they're doing the opening ceremonies up there. It's going to take a few hours, so no one's losing their head. Yet. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.